Hello guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about source transformation technique. So in previous classes I already explained about mesh, supermesh, node, supernode, KVL and KCL. Why we are using all those techniques in order to find unknown parameter in the given circuit. Like source transformation technique is also one of the technique like that, and we use to find unknown parameter in the circuit. So here source means what? In our previous classes, I already explained about two sources. One is current source and another one is what? Voltage source. Now the thing is, in order to find unknown parameter in the given circuit, sometimes it is very important to transfer from the current source to the voltage or voltage source to the current source. So you should know how to transfer this. See here, first you need to understand what is the practical voltage source look like. So the practical voltage source consists of ideal voltage source, and the ideal voltage source is connected in series with the internal resistance RV. So this is what ideal voltage source, and that is connected internal resistance with what? RV. So here this is what? A load A, B. The load is connected between A and B. The load may be resistance, fan or anything. It depends on your application. This is what a practical voltage source. Now if you see the practical current source, so the practical current source consists of a ideal current source. This is ideal current source, and that is connected in parallel with the internal resistance Ri. So this is Ri. Of course, we will have a load, and the load is connected between A and B terminal. So this is practical voltage source and this is practical current source. So please remember always the voltage source, the ideal voltage source should connect in series with the internal resistance RV. Now the practical current source, the resistance should be connected in parallel with the current source. Then only you can transfer either from voltage source to the current source or from current source to the voltage source. If not, it is not possible. Okay, here see, either if you use the voltage source or if you use the current source, what is the ultimate goal? We want to send, we can send current to the circuit. So the magnitude of current, it depends on what? The resistance between load, that is between A and B. So if load resistance is less, maximum current will flow to terminal A and B. If load resistance is very high, less current will flow to the terminal A from terminal A to terminal B. So the magnitude of current depends on what? The size of the load resistance. Clear? For example, here I want to give one problem. Suppose now this is problem number 1. We want to convert from current source to the voltage source. Okay, this is A and this is B. So here current source value is what? 5 ampere, and here resistance is what? 5 ohm. Now see, the first thing, can you convert this current source to the voltage source? Of course, yes, we can convert. Why? See, the resistance is connected parallel with the current source. Then only you can convert. Now see, if I convert voltage source, I should know the voltage value, right? So as per Ohm's law, you can find V equal to IR. So here, what is the current source value? 5. And what is the resistance here? 5. Therefore, you will get what? 25 volts. Now here, from this Ohm's law, you know the voltage source value. So the voltage source value is what? 25 volts. Now you should have resistance value. Now the resistance should be connected in series with this voltage source. Now whatever the resistance we are using, the same resistance you have to connect it in series with the ideal voltage source. This is A and B. So this is what? a 5 ohm. See, this is what conversion of current source to the voltage source. Now you want to know whether this is correct or wrong. So how can you know? See here in this particular, this is the given problem. So what is the current at 5 ohm resistor? See, this total, this is connected in series. This is open circuit. No current won't go to the terminal A and B. Now the total current will come towards the 5 ohm resistor. So current at 5 ohm resistor is what? 5 ampere. Then what would be the current at 5 ohm resistor here? See, if you consider this is what a short circuit like this, now you can find as per KVL I equal to V by R. So here this is what? 25, and R means what? 5. So 5 ones and 5 fives. This is what? Current flowing at 5 ohm resistor is what? 5 ampere here and 5 ampere in the given problem itself. So therefore, what is our conclusion? This particular current source is equal to what? This particular voltage source. When these two will become equal, whenever the current or voltage at this particular elements are equal, therefore this current source and voltage source are equal. Okay, now see here, what is the voltage at 5 ohm resistor? V equal to IR. Okay, what is the current at flowing at 5 ohm? 5, and R means what? 5. This is what? 25 volts. Now what is the voltage here? See, this is the total voltage, V equal to what? 25. So after conversion, the current and voltage at this particular elements are same. Therefore, this voltage source will be equal to what? This current source. This is what? A point number 1. And what is the point number 2? If you want to convert a current source to the voltage source, the resistance should be connected parallel with the current source. Then only conversion is possible. After conversion, the resistance, same resistance will has to connect in series with the voltage source. This is what problem number 1. Now I want to discuss another problem, similar simple problem, in order to understand the concept of the source transformation techniques. Now I am giving a voltage source. This is my ideal voltage source. The value is what? 50 volts, and the internal resistance is what? 30 ohm. Now this is my terminal A and B. Of course, this is what? A load. Let us consider here this is a short circuit or anything. Now here this may be load, okay, resistors. So here you want to convert voltage source to current source. Can you convert? Of course, because the resistor is connected in series with the ideal voltage source. So conversion is possible. Now I should know the current source value, right? What is the formula as per Ohm's law? I equal to V by R. V is what? Source voltage, and R is what? This one. So the source voltage is what? 50, and R is what? 30. So if you cancel this one, you will get what? 1.66 ampere. Now the current source value is what? 1.66. So you know the practical current source, right? The resistance always connected in parallel with the current source. Then what would be the resistance value? Same. Here you need to write 30, because internal resistance of this practical voltage source RV equal to internal resistance of this ideal current source. This both are equal. Now of course this is what? A load, terminal A and B. Okay, now what I am saying, this particular image A is equal to the current source B. Now we want to know whether this is correct or wrong. See here, what current is flowing in this circuit? Current at 30 ohm resistor. I equal to V by R. So V means what? 50, and R means what? 30. Therefore, this is what? 1.66. Current flowing at 30 ohm resistor is what? 1.66 ampere. Now, what current is flowing at a 30 ohm resistor? See, this is what? Open circuit. So current I equal to 0. So same current will flow to what? 30 ohm resistor. Therefore, 1.66 ampere. Now, after conversion, current at 30 ohm resistor is same as current at 30 ohm resistor here. Yes or no? Yes. Now if you want to find the voltage, now see, this is connected in series. Voltage equal to what? Same. Suppose here 50 volt. Now what would be the voltage at 30 ohm resistor? See here, don't get confused. Voltage at 30 ohm resistor means V equal to IR. What is the I? 1.66, and R means what? 30. So of course you will get that 50 volt. Now what would be the current voltage at this 30 ohm resistor? So V equal to IR. So what is I? So you already calculated I equal to 1.66 and resistor equal to 30. Therefore you get what? 50 volts. Now before conversion, current and voltage is same as after conversion, right? The current and voltage are same. Therefore this particular voltage source Vs is equal to what? This particular current source. So this is what? The conversion of source transformation technique. So we can use we may use this technique in order to find unknown parameter in the given circuit. In the coming session, we will solve a few problems on source transformation technique. I hope you understood this concept. Thank you. Thank you.